Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Thursday, April 6th, 2017. Thank you so much for joining me. We truly are all on the same team. So, in being a human being, it's very helpful to understand that we are all the same life personality. We're all the same divine intelligence. We are all the same infinite energy of love. And our individual personality, our individual perspective, our self, that is in fact separate from everybody else, is an individuation of this one thing, this one being, this one personality. So it's this beautiful paradox which we find in the inverse relationship between what is non-physical and what is physical. So while we are infinitely unique and not in any way dependent on others in any way, because we're all individually creating our own reality, and in our reality, we are the center of our own universe. And this is equally true for everyone. So it's this infinite matrix of realities where we all dance together here. And so this collective personality, it is pure positive energy and it's pure positive emotion. And that's who we are too. And we, from our individual perspective, get to come to our own preferences and decide and choose what it is that is most meaningful to us, and just follow our own heart. And we all get to do this equally. So it's really interesting and amazing how this works. When we serve ourselves, when we make ourselves happy, we are actually serving others in the collective in the best way we possibly can. So the life is set up in this magical way where we all are our own source and we're all connected to this divine source, which is all intelligence and all things desirable. And it is an intelligent personality and personalities. So this includes every person who has been alive and has transitioned, and this includes everybody who is alive currently, because we're all this higher consciousness. So even your best friend, even your lover, even somebody who you see at Starbucks, even though they're there in their body having their individual experience, their actual higher self, who they really are, their inner being, their non-physical self, you can communicate with them whether or not that individual physical human is aware of it at that any given moment. So we're all connected in this way. And so when we just do whatever it is that we wish to do because we want to, we serve everyone the best way we can serve everyone. By being happy, we are full, and then we therefore can bring others higher by demonstrating through the clarity of our example how we are all creating our own happiness. And we all are connected to the infinite stream of resource for everything that we desire. And so there's this idea of there being, okay, so because we're physically focused, it's natural to identify contrast and things that we don't want. And so from this contrast, we're able to identify things that we do want. So this is a universe of inclusion. It's a universe of yes. So everything in the universe is vibrational. It's all energy. And so the universe is responding to us and our thoughts. So if we think, yes, I want something, then that is drawn to us. If we think, no, I don't want something, then that is drawn to us. And it's because it doesn't matter if you say yes or no, the fact that you're giving your attention to it, it's being drawn to us. And so that's not to say that there's something wrong with saying no, I don't want something, but the key here is understanding about the momentum of thought. So you identify that you don't want something, and then our work, or our prerogative as a divine creator, our access to everything that we want, is shifting our attention from which we now have the clarity from the contrast of what we don't want to what we now do want. It's like a long stick. So on one end of the stick is what we don't want, on the other end of the stick is what we do want. And so it's all the same subject, but to be a deliberate creator and to allow what we really want, all we have to do is, to the best of our ability, focus on what it is that we do want. And this time delay in manifestation is serving us. So when we have fear, or when we have an uncomfortable thought or a negative emotion, it's just an indication that we are thinking a thought in this moment that isn't bringing us closer to what we actually do want. But that's okay. It's not that, it's a guidance system. So, you know, this is serving us. And there's a lot of analogies and metaphors we can use for this. But what's relevant is that any negative emotion is actually serving us, because it's simply an indicator to us. It's like if you had like a Fitbit or something, and it was like letting you know, like, oh, your blood pressure's going up. I don't know. Um, the point is, when you have negative emotion, it's like, oh, you're veering slightly off course, but that's okay, because now you can correct your course. And it is a friendly universe, so that is so key to understand. Only positive exists, so there's no source of darkness, there's just light, and where there is not light. And simply by doing our best in every given moment, we are always going to continually arrive at what we truly want, because we are eternal beings, and in our physical form, in our body, in the life experience that we actually desire to have, that actually is always going to be our experience, and we get to decide and choose exactly what we want, and we can have this eternal youth in our body. It's actually completely unnecessary to age or decline. That's just the thought of believing that that's a thing. That's not a thing. We are eternally youth, and the process of all physical beings coming into form, moving through form, and moving out of form is not actually related to the vitality of the being that is in form. It's this non-physical energy that's flowing through us, which is the vitality. And so we're just aligning with that. And so we have infinite vitality, infinite youth, infinite energy. And the natural things about life, such as, like, sleeping and getting tired and getting older, that's all serving us, but it's actually not related to our vitality. We can be infinitely vital, and it's just about doing the best that we can in every moment to feel the best feeling and think the best feeling thought. And this is our power as infinite creators, and nothing serious is happening here. Everything is always working out for us, and we are all on the same team. So let's have a magical day and elate.